So let's take a look now at the Facebook custom audience feature. What this is for retargeting. So as I mentioned before, once someone's come and had a look at your page, such as your Teespring t-shirt page or any other website, but in this case we're talking about the Teespring pages. Once someone's looked at it, we want to track that they've been there and then use that to then run more ads that target just those people on Facebook. Why would we do that? Well, the reason is that if someone's made the effort to click onto the site and they haven't made a purchase at this stage, there's probably a reasonable chance that they might actually make the purchase if they're reminded a couple of days later. If they don't see an ad again, then they're probably going to forget. But if they get a few more ads over the next couple of days, there's probably a reasonable chance that those people might actually come and buy a shirt. So we want to keep track of them, and we want to be able to advertise them to them as we get closer to the end of the campaign. So how we do that is within the Facebook Ads Management tool, we have an option to create a custom audience. And that custom audience is going to be based on website visits. There's a couple of different options there, but the website one is the one that we're going to want to use. And it's going to be specifically for our Teespring website. And then we get a thing called a tracking pixel, and back within the campaign settings within Teespring, we can add that tracking pixel in. So what that pixel is it's a specific code that links my Facebook account with the Teespring page so that the two can tie in together. So let's jump into Facebook and we'll run through exactly how to do that. Okay, so we need to go into the Ads Manager. Now, Facebook sort of changes all the time, and as time goes on, things move around. But at the moment, it is there. If once you've got Facebook ads set up, there'll be a link to it there, and I believe we'll also have a link under this little drop down. There is a Create Ads link there too, or Manage Ads. So we'll go into Manage Ads. And just give that a second to load. Okay, so all of your existing advertising campaigns show up here. And your recent ad spend and approvals and whatnot. But what we want to look at over on this side is a thing called Audiences. So we'll click on that. Now I've got a stack of audiences already from previous shirt campaigns and other bits of internet marketing that I've been working on recently. Now, as you can see, I've blurred them all out just for privacy reasons. But over here we've got the size of the audience. So in this case, for example, 80. So that means that 80 unique Facebook users have gone and looked at that particular shirt campaign. So I could run a new Facebook advertisement just to those 80 people. So the way to create one of these audiences is we're going to go click the Create Audience. We're going to do a custom audience. There's a few options here. It can be a customer list. This is really cool actually, off the topic a bit, but if you've got an email list of people or a phone number list, you can actually load that into Facebook and just run ads specifically to them. It's a pretty cool feature, but it's not what we're working with today, so I'll leave that alone. But website traffic is what we're going to be working with here. So we'll click on that. What we want is anyone who has visited the website. You can get tricky and go people who've visited the first page of the website but haven't visited the thank you page, because people have seen the thank you page, people who have purchased, but that's probably getting a bit tricky, so it doesn't really matter. We're just going to go anyone who visits specific pages on the website, and the specific page is our shirt. So let's just copy that and paste it in there. Defaults to 30 days. What I'll do though is we'll make it 180, which is the most that Facebook will let us put in. That means over 6 months, anyone that visits that particular shirt campaign will continue to be tracked. So that number is going to slowly grow and grow. And if we've got other people in that nursing niche or in the fitness niche, then we can target them. And we can also add new URLs. We can keep using the same audience if we like. And next time we launch a similar campaign, we can add that URL in and grow the list. We don't have to have just one specific page. So we'll call that nurse fitness T. That's the audience, and we will click create. You get a thank you message. So we can see it's now shown up on the top of the list there, and we'll just click on that, and under actions we'll then get an option called view pixel, and it'll give us this chunk of code here, which we can copy. The only thing we actually want is this pixel bit here, where about halfway down there's a number. I think it's about a 15-digit number, but Facebook makes us copy the whole thing. So what we'll do, just quickly, we're going to paste it into a text editor like so, and then we'll just copy the pixel number. Copy. And if we go back into Teespring now, once we're logged in, we will have a campaigns option there. Now, I don't have any other campaigns running at the moment. I've taken a bit of a break while I've been doing this course. So I will click on the settings button there. And we get a few other options here. And we want to go to a retargeting pixel and paste it in. Now, this number is actually unique to your particular Facebook account, and it never changes. So for every one of these audiences that you set up, it always uses the same pixel. So it's just that each audience is going to be talking about a different web page. So it actually stays in there. So once you've done it once for one campaign, it's going to stay there for all your future campaigns as well, which is pretty cool. So you put it in there, you click your save or update. They've actually got some videos and tutorials here on how to do it as well, which go into a bit more detail than what I've just done. But yeah, that's all you need to do. So once you've got that there, that's it. Now that every time someone visits your page, as long as they're a Facebook user, Facebook are going to track that, and that audience there is going to gradually grow. And I think once you hit 20 people, it'll allow you to advertise to it. At the moment it says audience too small, and once you get to about 20, then you can start running ads for that audience, which really shouldn't take you long. We targeted a nice niche audience there. Once we create the ad and get it up and running, we should get to 20 pretty quick.